touches the ground. Somehow to go around the course, ideally that you like do it well or not, it's better if you don't. And bribing the judges. So if you guys want to do this next year, those are the 3 things that you need to have. And one of them is intangible, it's expertise. You can put that on your resume. I have expertise. So, unfortunately though, for the Teapot, the people who sign up, that is literally all the instructions I give them. So after that, it's all up to them, which is great. But what we try to do every year to keep everyone on the same playing ground of you really don't know what you're getting into until you show up the day of, because one of us keeps the entire course in her basement. We make sure to add bits every single time. So this year, we have our very official, not at all rickety starting part, which, look at that, you guys. Say hi to the cameraman, because I did not tell him I was going to move around. I, in fact, told him I'd stay still. So we have our starting point. We have our obstacle course, which has now lost a teacup.
It's
Nice.
I'll get it in a second.
We have what's called the burn. This is the ramp of doom, according to the New Zealand rules. This part is actually where I expect the most from you guys, because the New Zealanders are so kind and so nice. So what they do is they put a back on theirs, so racers can't go off of it. They put a middle on theirs to help racers get around it. I did none of those things. I put a lip on theirs so they could actually get like their little racer up on it. But what I need from you guys is when we have our very nervous, probably under practice, definitely not informed enough racers try to get to this 90-degree angle ramp in a circle, we need to let them know how we feel about them. So when they get here, you guys need to cheer for them, because this is hard and I don't let them practice nearly as long. Clearly, I'm standing in the middle of the practice. So, real quick, for the 5 people who are awake and everyone else in the room who's just playing along, let me hear a cheer as if we had a racer going up this ramp. Nice, okay. Now, hang on to that, because you're going to have to do it again later, but not right now. So, we have our ramp of doom, and then we have our split ramp right here. And I kid you not, this is actually 2 separate ramps. And my husband was a lot nicer to the racers than I am. So I am going to leave a hole, so they better go fast. Oh no, Shiz, you don't know what happens when you have wheels and something with a hole in it. I'll tell you from this morning. Your wheels get stuck if you're not going fast enough. Speed will pop you right over it. Without speed, that's a hole. It's just like a pothole in the street. You're going to get stuck in it and things will go flying right off. It did not happen on the way to the Hilton. Nothing got flown across the street. It's all cool. But, oops. And now the new element for this year is we have added an Eiffel Tower thank you, an arch that they have to actually go under, and then we have our endpoint. Just like mini golf, I expect you to go through a tunnel before you actually get to say that you end. And I didn't measure anything here. I didn't practice. I haven't even watched to see if anyone can make it from this ramp into the tunnel. So you're going to find out why, for children, stay in school. Math is important. That's how you do these things. Those of us who are not good at math. We have a gentleman getting my teacup from me, y'all. That is amazing. The back of the stage is very abrupt. Yes, it's kind of like it's there and then it's gone. And you're just like, whoa, that's a curtain. Curtain and some air. It's super exciting. So the one thing I would recommend for you guys is the camera is awesome. They are going to try to capture all of the race that they can get. However, some of the fun will happen out of the view of the camera. So I'd recommend, if you guys can, I know everybody likes to have some space, but sit as close as possible, because at some point you're going to really regret that you can't see anything. No, okay. Feel free to move. There's empty seats all over the place, and when we actually get started, I'm going to do my best to stay on this side of the line, so if very small children who won't be able to see very well want to come sit up here, that's totally cool. We actually taped off this section just for little children. We just asked that they give the racers enough space to get up to the stage. So when it comes to the judges' scorecards, we tried to make the math as simple as possible because it's very early in the morning and none of us got enough sleep. So you get points for your racer, you get points for your bribe, you get points for your obstacle course, you get points for your time. You also can get a bonus point at the discretion of the judge. So,
Do you have a sample score sheet?
oh, I don't have it. Oh, yeah.
Blank one now.
We're gonna go back up again. Y'all, excuse that this is crumpled. We made poor choices this morning, y'all. For real, that little pothole thing, that was tough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is exactly the same scorecard that I give the judges. So you know, these are the things that we'll be grading them on. So if you see somebody who's absolutely amazing, maybe they didn't make the burn, maybe they couldn't handle the ramp of doom, maybe they knocked over the Eiffel Tower. It's bound to happen. I've heard all about the London Bridge. The Eiffel Tower has to be next. If that's the case, you guys have to let the judges know that they should give them that extra point. And we don't have time for like notes up to the judges or conversations. You're gonna have to scream and cheer and yell and make it seem amazing. So that is another place where I will turn to y'all. That will be your chance anytime during this to let the people know, let the judges know how amazing this racer is. You guys clear on that? Okay. Well, I don't feel like you have to demonstrate now.
Right.
You can also do the opposite. You can be like, that guy is so mean, he knocked over all the cups, and make mean sounds. Can anybody tell me what a mean sound sounds like? Ooh. There we go.
That we got early in the morning.
It's too early, so you know what? I'm going to rely on you guys to remember these sounds. Excited sounds for the ramps. Yay! There we go. Mean sounds for people who knock over all my cups. There we go. And if you like them, a little cheer, a little happiness. Nice. Hopefully there'll be more. Hopefully we'll be all amped up. I'm going to drink a little more liquid and see if the caffeine will kick in. But with that in mind, half of the fun, if you haven't already noticed, you guys are here for the practicing. But you guys can keep practicing. You don't have to stop. If you're here for practicing, then you know that things get knocked over. And things get knocked over a lot. That is actually really like fun for you guys. I don't know if you've ever been to a Greek restaurant, but they have a thing that happens when something hits the ground, especially with something ceramic. Does anybody know what the Greeks say when you guys drop cups? So, if you guys hear falling teacups, let's give them a good, not at all friendly, and then we'll just keep it going, because at some point I will have to send a gentleman back behind the stage to go fish my teapots from out from under it, or teacups. I have spares though, just in case. If something gets broken, it will be a banner year. I have only cracked one teacup that I bought from Goodwill for $1, for $5. I feel really bad. This might be some grandma's china, and it has seen and done terrible things. Okay, so do you guys feel like you know the basics of teapot racing?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Do you guys?
How about the electronic part? Can somebody talk about that?
Come to that next. I even had experts for that. So, to be honest, this is actually a anybody kind of project. I am not a solderer. I am by nature, I sew. And I can promise you, there is nothing on God's green earth that can let you sew plastic to metal or ceramics to anything. Just not how sewing needles work. So, I don't actually make great teapot racers myself, which is why my teapot, the mobile home, can only go about, like I said, 5 inches a week. It's fantastic. I have to change the battery every time I look at it. But I do have some fantastic experts who have not only made their own teapot racers, but have raced in last year's race. And one of them even won, because that's how this works, by the way. Somebody has to win, so someone is always going to win. And the gentleman, if he would please, yes, will come up and tell you his process. But the great thing for everyone in the audience, literally you can do it with anything. You can hot glue a teapot onto a existing RC car. You can spray mount. If you don't know what that is, it's literally like hairspray glue. It doesn't go well though because it won't stay on. But you can spray mount a teapot onto anything.
Yeah.
You can use anything you can get your hands on. You can paint it, you can glitter it, you can googly eyes it, whatever you do to make it your own. And anyone can do this with adult supervision. I am saying literally anyone, but with adult supervision. So I'm going to hand it over to my supervising adult.
That was a very bad move. I did not have adult supervision. I had my wife's supervision, which comes pretty close, pretty close. My name is Brett. Yeah, I competed last year. This is my first time competing in the Dragon Con Teapot racing. And here is the Mr. T experience. He's a trank track. Yeah, thank you. RC vehicle that I purchased off of Amazon for $35. You know, not very expensive. If you take a look, we took the rules actually quite literally. This is the small child's coffee pot full of tea. There's capital T, there's lowercase t's, there's golf tees, and as you can see on the sign right here, it says, just a pot full of teas. And right here we actually have Mr. T. I pity the fool. But what I found to be probably most beneficial actually when it comes to racing, and it doesn't actually require any level of expertise to really get into it. Again, this is just a very simple RC vehicle that I picked up for $35, a little bit of paint to cover it up, and what I found to really help is try to make your vehicle entertaining. Be creative and have fun with it. We actually took the rules and we kind of bent them a little bit. They said it had to be a teapot. Well, we got a teapot. But as she was hitting on, we have seen some of the most creative people come on board and with these amazing like spider-like legs that are walking all through the track. But number one,
But they don't move fast.
No, they
You've
do
never
not.
seen spiders go, like they're really fast, robotic spiders, it's shockingly slow.
very, very slow. But awesome to look at, awesome to watch, and they break down a lot. Crucial for me when I was designing this particular one is I wanted something that can complete the track without hardly any penalties or 0 penalties and do it in a very quick time. And so far, throughout all the different conventions that I attend, this has actually won, I think, 3 times in first place. It's quick, it's agile, it can turn on a dime. One thing you don't want is something that is extremely fast and too sensitive when you're trying to actually accelerate, because that'll take you up the ramp of doom and right into the judges. I've seen it happen. It's amazing. And actually that last chair right there is where my wife's going to be sitting, so we'll make sure to applaud her when they come and hit her in the face. She knew about this.
If you get hit with a teapot, you get my apologies and hopefully a round of cheers from the audience. It's as good as it gets.
And by the way, again, as she's already said, if anybody wants to come here and practice, please get up here on the course, let's do it. But if you're practicing, knock something over, pick it up, put it back on. I'm not afraid to go back behind the stage again, though. It's not that scary back there. But who actually wants to see the Mr. T experience?
Anybody want to see it?
By the way, the Mr. T experience has an alter ego. Yes, he has a secret power that I will not even get into until the end of the race, though. Oh, I'm good. We're all set. Let's get him over to the beginning.
So, this is a very tea-oriented race. My prizes are all tea, my teapots are all for tea, but we'll find out if all of our contestants are also tea aficionados.
Now, you can walk your vehicle through. You don't have to stay down here on the track, but obviously, you knock over an obstacle, be it you or your vehicle, in my opinion, that's a penalty. But, so with that being said, off we go. Through. And again, with the trank tracks, this gives you a great opportunity to have a lot of agility running through the track. Where am I, people? There we go!
All right.
His wife will be sitting up there, so I'm glad he did not hit her in my And a brand new challenge, never seen that.
And that's it. That was a race.
I know someone, don't play mini golf with this man, he does far too well.
Now this is where the entertainment part comes in.
It's time to see his secret powers.
The Mr. Coffee, or the Mr. T experience actually has a secret identity. He is Mr. Coffee, Coffee Man. If you take a look at the front, that's a Starbucks logo that the wife put on the front of it. And if you turn him around, take a look at the back. Look at the cape. In this case, all heroes do wear capes.
Oh no, but awesome, what fun. What's so much? This is how you know we stole a New Zealand sword.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
Mr. Coffee has gone deep.
Let's see.
This is what I love about this, and also why I don't use my own teacups, because it's never going to go well for them. But, so that is an example of a razor. Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, an incredibly complicated one. I don't ask that razors have secret identities. You're allowed to just have the one.
It's just about creativity.
All I ask is that you be creative. All the judges want to see is how creative you can be, which is great. All right, so we have two of our judges, well, we technically have three, but one of our judges is operating the camera so you guys can see stuff. And he will have to go back up and do his job, which means this camera won't move around.
No, we'll have somebody. Somebody's coming.
Oh, you've got an assistant, y'all. My judges are great. I truly appreciate them. But my other judges are going to come up and tell you what they themselves are looking for in a teapot racer. So you can have a little secret insight into what to do for 2020. None of the 2019 judges, or none of the 2019 contestants know anything about what the judges might want to see. Okay, we're going to give them 1 second to get up on the stage because I gave our racers every inch of space that there is, so they can't go up the stage the way they're supposed to. They have to go around the back. No worries. That's totally normal. Being a judge here is extremely dangerous. You could get hit by a teapot that goes off the burn. You have to go up the most rickety stairs to get up onto the stage. And if you lean too far back, you're going to get right off.
Yeah.
All right, judges, are you ready to tell them what you're looking for?
So, I'm Doc Stone from Doc Stone Studios. I'm aficionado, do this for a living. I'm basically looking for bribes.
And again, bribes are so very important, but not required.
Caffeine, money,
Just no children.
No, I mean, really, I'm looking at, style points. I'm looking at creativity. I'm looking at how adept you're at going through the maze and all this stuff.
Guys, I think we've scared one of our racers who's trying to practice. Can we give them some encouragement? Because we're a very friendly audience, and only I bite. Everyone else isn't allowed to. I signed a waiver.
That's pretty much it for me. I looking at creativity and like I said, personality. So how you react to your thing falling off. Are you like, yeah? Are you gonna give me a soda?
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid, soda. Caffeine works. And now I'll turn it over to Rita.
I mean, I don't care about the bribes as much, but aesthetics, how well it races, creativity. If you're going for a bribe, if you have a kitten, I like pet kittens, so.
Even kitten-like facsimiles. So if you have perhaps a kitty sticker or I really am discouraging live animals. Like, you don't understand. There's no back to the stage. Like, child, cat, puppy, it's gonna go right off the back end. Like, right over the edge. So that's the biggest thing for you guys to take away is that when it comes to building your teapot racer, it's all about what you can bring from yourself into it. It's an art. So make it fun, make it funky. Don't be afraid to, like, if you bought, say, maybe a frozen tea set at Walmart for $7.99, that you go ahead and you slap some paint on it, or you turn around and give Elsa a mustache. It does not look weird at all. Don't use a yellow Sharpie, nobody can see that. But black mustache, curly, no, it's awesome. She totally looks natural like that. And really, just bring all of your personality into it, because that is one of the things that the judges definitely want to see. They want to see who you are and who your teapot creation could be. It could be that you have a secret identity. It could be that you're an incredibly talented driver. It could be that you had a giant box of googly eyes and a can of gold scrape. Just say, the world is your oyster. Okay, anybody else on the way in? Just come on in and grab a seat, please sit close because while our camera person is super nice, at some point I'm going to trip her because I don't watch where I go. So life choices there. So you guys, welcome again, or welcome for the first time to Splendid Teapot Racing. Unfortunately, you missed my super nifty introduction, but I'm going to go over the rules for the audience one last time. So you know, we like to encourage and or intimidate our racers. So we're gonna cheer, we're gonna scream, we're gonna yell, maybe friendly, maybe mean, that's up to y'all. And when it looks like, say, this ramp, which by the way is 90 degrees, and that's scary. If you've ever tried to do that on your own, it's not fun, this is hard. Walk from the Sheridan to the Weston, it's that degree. Not quite vertical, but pretty close. Ramp. So, this is intimidating, this is hard, racers don't like it, and I didn't give them any practice time because instead I stood up here and talked. So when they get there, we need to give them a good cheer of encouragement. Does anybody want to dim that for me? And that is an audience responsibility, so when I say anybody, I mean all of y'all. So let me hear you guys, let's encourage! Fantastic. So this is a great sport. We actually brought it over from New Zealand, and one of the rules is that they should bribe, not required. It's just in their best interest to bribe the judges. An unofficial rule is that it also means that they can cheat. Maybe they knock something over where you can't see it. Maybe they turn around and they just skip a chunk of the race because it looks hard. Whatever. If you see cheating, you can call that out. Maybe the judges might miss it. So let's let the cheaters know that they cheated. Nicely done. And I have all these very expensive, not at all bought at Goodwill, 5 for $1, teacups that I brought in special just for this event, because trust me, after this, you don't want to drink out of them. So when they fall, they deserve at least one little cheer of their own. And we're going to do it like the Greeks do it. So what do you do when you hear a teacup fall? Wow! Lovely, thank you guys. So if you can't tell, I'm highly caffeinated, my racers are highly nervous, my judges are highly irritated, and all of this wonder and splendor at the early hours that we got here. By the way, I cheated and skipped the parade, so I came roll my stuff in at like 8, 7 in the morning when somebody made the mistake of leaving a door unlocked. So I didn't even interfere with the parade route, which I think is still going on for some reason, but craziness. All of this has been brought to us by our amazing sponsor. If you are local to Atlanta, head out to Kennesaw and meet the good people at Coffee AM because they understand mornings are hard, afternoons are harder, evenings never seem to end, so they are there for your caffeine, tea, or coffee. They don't discriminate. And to keep you going all day long. And y'all, they were a great friend. Legitimately, they reached out to me and said, hey, would you like some prizes to give away to good people? Yeah! I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I drank half of them before I even got here. It was awful. I'm sure that's not what they meant. But one of the things they wanted to do, because again, bribing is the way to go. You want the judges to be nice. So, Coffee AM themselves actually prepared 2 bribes for the mercy of the judges to be kind, to be lovely. Bribes are coming to the judges right now, courtesy of Coffee AM. Alright, but that means that they're going to be nice to the audience. That doesn't do anything to help our racers out. I kid you not. They're going to have to do all the hard work themselves, and I'm sitting on the race course, so it's going to be legitimately hard. But everyone, get a seat as close as you can. If you have a small child and you want to put them in our now guardian-friendly kiddie pool, they will not go to the judges. We don't allow children to be given to the judges. That requires care and upkeep, y'all. It's way more of an investment. You say free kid, and I'm like, what? And I gotta feed them how many times a day? That's expensive. So, if you want to bring your child up into this area, it is supervised. I will try my very best not to step on them, so I am legitimately going to move my body over here, out of the kiddie pool. Our videographer is a very nice lady. She would feel bad if she stepped on your child, so we will try to keep them away from our videographer. And our teapot racers are actually very smart and have lined up so that way they won't hit them either. So anybody have kids and want to bring them up to the front? We even have an adult to supervise. Perfect. Anybody else? Come on up. Make sure you sit where you can see things. This lady's working super hard, but I move around a lot. The course is going to move around a lot. So she might miss something with her camera. I want you guys to see this. It's way more fun if you can see what's going on. Okay, audience, hop in, get seated, because we are going to start, and we're going to start early because there's a lot of us. Woo! Hey, John, let's get ready to run up. Okay, guys, so I want to give all of my racers 1 minute to introduce themselves and bribe the judges. A single minute. And then they get 3 minutes to race the course. I have my very trusty iPhone here in stopwatch mode. So I'm going to be over here counting out time and cheering because I am not a nice person, while my judges run and do the judging thing, and my poor racer feels nothing but the crushing weight of time. So everybody come on in, grab a seat. We're going to make this happen, and we're going to start early, so good thing you guys got here fast. Woo! You guys are going to hold the camera down because she can't see this, and I'm standing behind the camera listening, so she's legitimately disadvantaged. And we are going to let her start in 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Heather, and it's my first time racing today. I come from a family of robot builders, and they made racers last year, and I kind of got a little jealous, so I wanted to make one too. And I traveled this summer and got married, and I actually met a sloth, and I fell in love. So this is slowest Brew, and he probably is the slowest racer, suggesting. So we might have to nudge him along to actually finish in 3 minutes. So we're going to do our best. But he brought along his trusty teacups, and he brought a bride for the judges, and of course it's sleepy time tea, because what else would a sloth bring? And some chocolate to enjoy slowly with your tea. So.
You guys, have you met racer number 1? She finished in 48 seconds, so I'm going to give her 10 seconds of encouragement. You guys ready? Let's hear it. Okay. You guys are really good at this. I'm super happy that y'all are my audience. I feel like you guys had as much coffee as I've had, so way to go. Okay, judges, are you ready? Because we're going to start.
I believe we're ready.
Oh, I'm so glad he answered me in complete sentences. I'm not up for whole words. But Dr. Stone is totally on it. So, ma'am, we are going to start you in 3, 2, 1. Oh, circle time. This is the way to go. I just feel like I see loose teeth. This is probably mathematically impossible. Again, children's things. Oh no, the edge of the stage is very harsh. Oh my gosh, she's doing it. This is why I use my grandma's one time. I get it. I tried going from the Sheridan to the Weston. I also did not like it.
We seem to be shedding teeth.
It happens. I heard that that's been Minnesota. It dropped some teeth. You guys think she can get it? People who make nicer courses put things like a back rail on there to help the racers guide themselves around. I didn't put walls on anything. I'm like, go ahead, drive off the back. Drive off the back. And that was a sharp, sharp turn that is probably not possible. Do you even think the sloth can get turned around in a minute? She's got a minute left. She still has 45 seconds. It's exciting. Your kids, they're bouncy. That's what I heard about kids. They're bouncy. So come on up, get close, get friendly. I'm already saying from the TV, so you can tell us here.
May I present Bride?
Okay, we got a bride from racer number 2.
Good morning. I am the Queen of Sheba, and this is the Teapot Inu. From kettle to kettle. This bad boy is also a good boy. It's equipped with T-service for 4 and treads for rough terrain. You've met your Masha, so my dog caravan. So roll over and play dead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's amazing. I'm so sorry. I think I legitimately stole the working microphone and gave the racers a non-working microphone, so my bad. Okay, judges, are you ready for racer number 2? Woo! I see serious looks. So, we have serious judges. Do we have a serious audience? Okay, so I've got everybody up in serious. Racer number 2, you are ready to start in 3, 2, 1. We might have made them scared. She did extra turns on the ramp at 2. The very last thing. That was 48 seconds. I love people who can flare on something hard. Like, I didn't just go through a tunnel, I did a circle in the middle of your tunnel. So, I'm not gonna lie, I made a very own teapot racer myself with a giant ceramic teapot house, and it would not go through that tunnel. It was scared. That has been known to happen. Okay, so racer number 3. And y'all, let's give a shout out for Tech House for fixing that microphone on the fly. Now that is the DragonCon magic you guys paid so much money to see. We have problems and we can fix them. All right, racer number 3. Racer number 3 drives smartly with caffeine and chocolate. Who here loves some chocolate? I'm gonna be rocking some. Okay, racer number 3, please introduce yourself to everyone in the room.
Hey, I'm Joe. This is my second teapot race. This is, I forgot the name of the racer this morning, actually.
Somebody didn't get his coffee because he was so judged.
Hope it matches.
We go.
Here we go! Teapot and 4 cups. It used to be a Jeep in a previous life till it got sacrificed.
We love sacrifices to the tea gods. All right. Well, thank you so much. And we are going to let you get set. We are all going to hope that we're still awake. Let's shake it up. Okay, and we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. I like these curves. They're kind of sharp and pointy, but he's got the wiggle going. Do you think he can go between the next set of teacups? I love it. Just so for the new people who joined us, by the way, don't sit in the back. Come on up to the front. When teacups get knocked over, because they are fine diamond, and I have really enjoyed my time at He did a great job on our ramp, and dude, that is 91. Is that cheating, or did that really count? I hear mixed reactions from the crowd. Is anybody happy? Look at him, he's almost close to the top. For those of us who are joining in, we like to intimidate our racers as hard as possible. make the judges really confused. And I totally fooled them out with the It's sturdy, so let's see if you can do it. If anybody's ever played mini golf, we stole their idea. You have to get through the tunnel to get out of the race. And we did it in a minute and 25 seconds. So guys, just so you know, I didn't measure anything when we set this up, and I'm not good at math. By the way, children in the audience, please stay in school so you don't create a completely impossible race course on an incredibly tiny stage. If things disappear on the back, it is legitimately a black curtain and a short, sudden drop. Okay, judges are being bribed with some legitimately fancy things. This is something amazing. So, we're going to turn around, we're going to hope that they're impressed with the fanciness. They're going to have to clean it later because, unfortunately, time is not our friend, so we're going to go fast. If you guys have kids, come up to our highly supervised kiddie pool. And by highly supervised, I mean, I'm standing over here so I can step on it. Go team us. Warning, there is a splash zone effect in that sometimes the teapot racers go off the front of the stage or the back of the stage. And racer number 4, by the way, you guys have to help me count because this is where I stop. Are you ready to present? Yes. All right, let's do it. And audience.
3, 2, 1, go!
My racer it was really hard to try to find a Batman RC car actually. So it's the black RC car, and I ended up doing an attempt at a steampunk Batman in the last 2 weeks.
By the way, we are steampunk fans, so let's hear it for some steampunk. Go ahead, do all the gears on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, judges, are you ready for racer number 4? Yeah. Okay. Audience, are you ready for racer number 4? Okay. We're going to go back to the counting thing. It's already complicated, but we're going to let him go in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, you guys are fancy for that. And we got it around. Nope. We got it through the Nixon scale. You got it around the teacup. We're really close to that. I think you can do it. You got really close to the edge of the stage. I'm not saying that I got the edge of the stage. I know we're doing it. Everyone, this is really hard. You guys, let's hear it for Mr. Bailey, who is fishing a Oh, nice. That's the way you do it. Velcro is your friend. When you go off the stage. Audience, back to it, and he's got 2 minutes left. Please stay close to the stage.
I'm legit scared of when that thing hits the ramp right now.
So, everyone on our stage is volunteers and we don't pay them, so I hope that they have accident insurance because the Batman might be coming for them. Alright, we don't want to take a half.
It's like you're doing it on purpose. Okay, now you're trying not to take it on purpose.
The official rule is that anything that comes off your razor. but we have all the space up here. And it's only slightly dangerous. I have Band-Aids if it needs to be. But you just need to make sure the aisleways stay open. If you want to come sit up in this area, you are encouraged to do so. I stand all the way over here so I don't step on anybody. Just be aware that if you catch a teapot racer, you get to keep it and name it. Okay, so we have Ryan from racer number 5.
Hi, I'm racer number 5. I am Iago from Aladdin. All the way from the Cave of Wonders, I have my tea vessel, which I call a Brew New World. And we'll see if this works. It's got some light sensitivity. So for my bribe, I brought, I'm going to grant the judges 3 wishes. The first wish, the ability to fly. So I brought a flying carpet tea coaster. And I also brought, straight from Agrabah, and a tiger, because tigers are the puppies of the Middle East. And also, I raided the Sultan's pantry and brought Agrabah's finest vodka.
Tonight.
Wait, did you say that?
All right, so judges, are you ready for racer number 5? Audience, are you ready for racer number 5? Okay, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go! Racer back, and she still has 2 minutes and 30 seconds to try any of her. It is a whole new world. Give her some dance, Carpenter! I didn't put her on there at all, but it's literally taller than her racer to get onto the ramp. I think she might have a jump in the you totally get the pick back up. That's what happens. And it's time to get all right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie, that is exactly how I drive too. Not just my Teapot Razor, but also my car. My husband is deeply concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, racer number 6 is presenting his bribe of batteries because everybody needs a little extra power. And racer number 5, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm racer number 6. My name is Tanju. I built here today the Bone Shaker Teapot Racer. It's a 3D printed teapot. It's got a Jules Verne kind of underwater vibe to it with a little Kraken on top. That's the... I'm using last year's chassis as well, which is a tank-treaded bot. And this old tablecloth on here, I didn't get to upgrade that because I was busy building the berm, the ramps, and the arches here.
He really did. In fact, I just called him over to July. I was like, hey, Marietta Maker Station, what are y'all doing? So let's give a shout out for the Marietta Maker Station. It gives Tanju no extra benefits because I did not let him use it. When he finished the piece, I still let him put it in my basement. True story. All right, judges, are you ready for racer number 6?
We are ready.
Fantastic. Audience, are you ready? Okay, guys, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go! Sharp turn. not really there. If you haven't seen BattleBots and not, it happens tomorrow. On their side is legitimate choice. One last time, let's hear it! Be scared. It's totally okay. You still have 2 minutes left, but there's a lot of like goodness that needs to happen at this moment. Let's be fancy. Let's be fancy. He's gonna put that radio. You still got a minute and 30 seconds, and I could watch this all day. I'm so happy you're a camera person. We only made a safe walking space for them that's like about 4 inches wide and 4 inches long. So
With real Hormel bacon.
okay, ladies and gentlemen, while we wait to reset the course, our next racer, which is, anybody know what number we're on? 7! Racer number 7 has presented not just the fanciest of meats, but Spam, the gift that keeps giving.
Spam bacon.
All right.
It's the most glorious of foods.
It's all right.
I am Bill Snort. This is the Sprague Tesla electric automaton machine, outfitted with the absolute finest stainless steel teapot and copper tray that $4.85 can buy.
He spent more on his tray than I spent on the entire course. By the way, apologies to me on the radio station. I said I'd get you back, but I'm not alive.
And it's sponsored by the Tech Op Pirates. And by sponsored by Tech Op, I mean they let me buy the sticker for $5.
What do we say to pirates? I would also take an R. It's fine, we all live by the rules. Everybody in the back, come on in, grab a seat. We even have a very safe, not at all going to get hit by a teapot racer splash zone. All right, judges, are you ready for racer number 7?
Yeah.
Okay, audience, are you ready for racer number 7? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go! I enjoy the jump because that poor vehicle knows the edge of the stage. Let's see one more time. Did we not promise you? And that was completed in 41 seconds. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we're going to take a 20-second break. Hold on. I need everyone who's coming in, get ready to get a seat. So if you have an empty seat next to you, raise your hand. Thank you guys so much. Y'all don't want to know what happens to the fire marshal man, but we shut you down. Y'all are doing a fabulous job. And Mr. Daly, would you like to tell what racer number 8 brought up to the stage?
Looks like a future pin with the LEDs of Dragon Con.
Oh my gosh, everybody here like things to line up and shiny. Our judges have truly been well and nicely bribed, and I'm impressed by that. Racer number 8, you are on 8, right guys?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Racer number 8, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Daniel. This is T. Earl Grey Hot Dog. This is his second year racing. He's inspired by Captain Picard. Got a nice little picture of him on the front here on the screen. Last year he was too quiet, so this year I made him louder. He's also got some RGB lights on the bottom. That's cool.
Everything goes faster with lights. Don't let your parents tell you otherwise. Go ahead and get those really awesome lit up t-shirts. All right, I see our racers ready to go. Judges, are you ready to go? Yes. And fantastic. Audience, it's up to you. Are you ready to go? Okay, in that case, we are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go! I see that Shining is also precise. He's not just loaded. He is aiming precisely.
Including the bag itself, she said you actually have to fight over it.
Nicely done. You guys didn't hear that, but the instructions for the judges, can you check the camera, is this bag of goodies. She actually wants to see the judges fight over it. So I guess our second judge will be a smackdown between the judges. It will not be kid friendly. We may have to do that later.
Alina can have the bag.
They were too sweet, y'all. Anybody else feel the love up in here? Like, come on. Aww. Okay, so racer number 9, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Aisha Flores. I'm representing Buttercup Steam. We teach girls how to build robots and code.
Especially all ladies.
So I'm representing all the girl makers.
All right, Judge. Oh, wait, hold on. I like the initiative. But judges, are you ready? Awesome. Audience, I hope you're ready because we're going to start in 3, 2, 1.
That's adorable.
And you gotta watch out to get to that stage. That is forever. Nicely done. I feel the love. I feel the love. Oh, are we gonna do the full circle around the last teacup? That is some fancy driving. All right, it's time for the ramp. Some days you're the ramp, some days you're the robot that won't go up the ramp. Alright, we still have one more ramp, but then, you know what? We painted gold stripes so you know to go straight up and straight down. Backwards works, circles works, up. Let's see it. You think we can do it? Let's try. So I'm personal to forward. Do you guys think backwards would work? She's got really big wheels in the back, but I know steering wheels have in the front. So it's all about what you got to do in your heart. You got a minute and 30 seconds. the way they do it is hard. It's set up and up around. All right, you've got 44 seconds. So if you want to make your own team members, those controls are brutal.
Go around.
You've got 30 seconds, and I'll be honest, nobody said that you had to do all of the obstacles. Just that you got the audience votes go around. We still have 15 seconds and a tiny time. Some days the clock beats you. All right, if we're ready, we have racer number. It's 10. The judges knew. It's okay.
This might take a little while.
And our bride is.
Okay. You weren't kidding when he was plating something.
He was plating something. This is.
Maybe we got a little fancy. I'm not saying everybody has to do that, but it does look really tasty. Lunchtime vlog.
Oh, the fanciest of bride.
Classic, the miniature Victorian sandwich. But enough about that.
And yes, please, racer number 2, introduce yourself now that you've been impressed by the brides.
My name is Zachary Sarver. This is my first Teapot race. I built this Teapot racer at Decatur Makers. I built it together with my fiance, who unfortunately could not be here today. Even more unfortunately, she's the one who practiced.
I can't imagine how this would go that way.
So let's see how this goes.
Thank you very much, racer number 10. Judges, are you ready for racer number 10? Yes. Audience, are you ready for racer number 10? Fantastic. Racer number 10, are you ready for the audience?
Not really, but let's do this.
There we go, that's the correct response. So we're going to get it started in 3, 2, 1, go! Quality shot, and I think it's
Adam McCheese.
All right, we're going to take 4 minutes to reset the stage and to allow our judges to consume the caffeine and tea cakes that they have received. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, I see we have some new faces. Please find a seat, get close, because there's a whole bunch of things that our very tired camera operators cannot catch, including the racers themselves when they go off the stage. On the off chance, because I clearly stopped counting the racers after racer number 6, do we know what racer we're on? 11! Nice! And this might be the end of our race. Fortunately, we were sponsored by Coffee AM in Kennesaw. If you guys are local, head out to Kennesaw to get tea and coffee drinks. And I'm so excited that so many of y'all have shown up. I have 3 prizes to give away to my very best audience members. And because we actually have enough time to possibly finish this race, I am going to, she's behind me, isn't she? Awkward. I am going to give my prizes to 3 very lucky and entirely random people. It will make them scared. All right, judges, have you enjoyed your reprieve?
It was amazing.
I think we are ready for the very last racer. To my understanding, she grinds you with the sustenance of life, even more tea. So on that note, racer number 11, you can please introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you were here last year, please make some noise. TEA-REX, T-Rex. This year I bring you TEA-REIGN. This is T-Rain. This is what train does. The light actually lights up the teapot and keeps your tea warm, and it's hard to see from a distance, but the tea pours into the first cup.
Oh, that's cool.
Amazing. Thank you guys very much. All right, judges, are you ready for our final racer?
I just want to say that I saw her practice. I'm a little scared right now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our AV crew is literally putting their lives on the line to make sure you can actually see the stage. Let's give them a shout out.
Imply.
All right, so audience, are you ready? Are you, again, this is our last race, are you ready to see it in? Then we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go! Nice, I see there's a lot of speed, but we have to serpentine through those cups. I don't know if you've done it yet. Mr. Daly to the stage. Go backstage, you're playing by tech ops and never return. So let's give Mr. Daly a cheer. Grab a word. And we're back on. The clock's still going. You have 2 minutes to completely ramp up. Unfortunately, it does look like we might have a teacup alignment issue. There we go. That was good. And it's time for the ramp. You guys, are you excited to see this? Woo! So the downside of backwards is sometimes you back into things. Watch out, Courtney, it's coming for you. from this event. While we do that, for all of our newcomers, I just want you to know that there's a thing she was a good enough bride, I'm just saying. If you guys are interested in participating next year, then what I need you to do this year is please go on to the app and rate this panel. The only way I get to do this because they hear about the teapots flying off the stage, and then I let small children sit really close. And then I'm very open and honest and say that I don't take care of anyone. So the only way I get to come back is if you rate this in the app. My boss likes to see 5 stars, and he loves to read your comments. Please keep them legitimate and on focus. But because you guys gave me great comments about not being able to see, it's why we got a camera and the nicest woman who's ever been able to see. So please help us continue to grow, continue to be amazing. It's also how we convince some really nice tea company in Kennesaw to give us bags of tea, like for days. I drank like 3 before I got here, it's terrible. So these kind of things only happen because of y'all's participation, y'all coming. If you're interested in racing next year and you feel like you understand exactly what you need to do, which is pretty much just put wheels on a teapot, maybe practice, maybe not, and show up with some goodies to share, then Our Lady in the very back has a stack of cars to take with you to sign up for next year. And the gentleman behind our stage was actually last year's champion. To reward him,
I found one little cup. I can't find the other. I tried.
Oh, it's right here. I got it.
You can come up and claim them. Otherwise, we're going to give them to the children in the audience. We always give small weird things to the children in the audience. All right, thank you guys for sticking around. We're going to keep, math is super hard, and I'm not going to lie. Courtney's super fast. Who here thinks math is easy? This is why I stopped counting up to 6, why you guys had to keep me honest. So, unfortunately for you guys, it's time for us to give away our prizes and end our racing events. Okay, I need to see racer number 8, racer number 2, and racer number 7. Okay, racer number 2, if you would step forward. Congratulations, you are our second place winner. And we have a bag of things, including even more tea for the coffee AM. Racer number 7, if you would step forward. Carefully, thank you. We have another bag of goodies, including tea from Coffee AM. Y'all may give me some more stuff. All right, racer number 8, Captain Ricard, please join us with Daniel Smith and T. Earl Grey. Congratulations, you get to hold, unfortunately not keep because I did borrow this from my mom. But for your racer, congratulations. You should get to take something home. This lovely bag of so much heavy swag, he gets to keep because I'm keeping the trophy. Thank you. You guys, our first, second, and third place winner. It doesn't stop there though. Ladies and gentlemen, our judges have something to say to racer number 11. Racer number 11, if you come back up. So, racer number 11, you are our prize winner for the most destructive